Right, welcome back. Last time, lots of stuff happened, and yet very little at the same time. I've been teching up quite a bit, thanks to embracing commercialization and Colombian imports. And I will get casual literacy in this session, for sure. After that I'll start getting scientific methods and the like. And I hope global trade will eventually reach me, but it could take a while longer. Anyway, I've also been stealing maps off of the English in order to try to get a better idea of what's going on in the area. I may need to steal maps in La Plata, but yeah, that's something for later. Although, I don't actually have any troops in... Might not be able to do it right at this moment, but not important. Anyway, I've teched up, picked up 2 new idea groups, Expansion and Professional Army. And I've learned that the lumber good does in fact exist and it's fully implemented. Fuck industry, actually here. Timber industry. Yep, it actually produces timber. Problem. That only applies to ones that have been to timber industry slots that have been created since the update. Ones that have been created before the game updated instead produce a similar amount of raw material. So this change makes it so that metal mines would be much more valuable, but I still have a huge amount of, regular wood industries, so. Yep. Fixing that has actually helped with the issues of my treasury. Although sadly, that also means that the various estates are beginning to pick up power again now that they're finally earning enough money to sustain themselves. But hey, the economy's improving, so that's at least good. Yeah, I've also updated to career soldiery and maxed out the government reform for the military. That was mainly because I've been trying to keep my manpower down because budget issues. So now I'm doing 1 manpower taxation. Yeah, 1 mil point per year. Which is very interesting. The clans are pretty much gone now. It's mainly in the new provinces I've been colonizing. Which I can get 1 every 9 months, 9 years, thanks to the plus 100 per year for expansion ideas gives you. As long as you have a colonist in the province. Well, okay, if they declare me as a rival, I may as well. I have also hit 6th rank Great Power, which I will probably stay at for a while. It depends on how quickly Bohemia picks up institutions. If they can get 2 institutions on me, they'll steal the 6th place slot. But it's weird that Russia has 5, and Bohemia only 4. And England is considering attacking Russia again. Lovely. How much money would it save? 200 ducats. Yeah, okay, I don't think that's actually worth it. Let's just embrace it now. Right, monthly autonomy change minus 0.01. Here's the separatism plus 5. Global institution spread plus 10%, and institution spread in true phase provinces plus 10%, and also means that scientific methods can now start to spread. Global trade might take a while longer, though. Let's just scrap the Royal Exchange now. Trade efficiency plus 0.5%, name morale plus 0.1, enables a lot of new ship types. The only one that's important though is the Galleass. Oh, the spy network's maxed out. Okay, definitely taking it as far as I can go then. At least until scientific method starts becoming problematic. Arctic enemies, stability cost minus 1%. Add librarians, yearly corruption minus 0.02%. Columbian exchange. Another idea group, the observation method. Urban production efficiency plus 1%. Poor laws. Maybe, not really, okay. Ship's locks. Naval force limit plus 2%, may sabotage recruitment, naval morale plus 0.1. Great circle sailing. Naval force limit plus 3%, max colonial range plus 20, trade range plus 50. Naval morale plus 0.1, naval engagement plus 5. Quite a few buffs for that. Benefits of the spy network in England is also starting to reduce. Plus, I've got a new idea group, so I need to pick something to do with it. And the economic idea groups would be potentially the most effective. I could also go Empire. Though this is something that I can actually save for later. Yeah. That way I can actually cut and not put my not feel like taking away my musings on which one to pick would be. Yeah, okay. Just move on. Okay, so I have enough state reach now to do this stuff. Excellent. Promote the bureaucrat faction? That should be enough influence. I forgot the point costs. Oh no. I think I'll start toning down the taxation again. Yeah, my tax income is well more than double my realm expenses and my military. In fact, my expenses overall anyway, so dropping it by the amount of power expended by a third will at worst decrease my tax income by a third. So I'll definitely still have a positive balance, and I will be making quite a few more points. I wasn't meaning for that to happen, though. Well, there's also still the benefit of material cost for projects minus 10%, that the bureaucrats provide by being the dominant faction, which is nice. It does increase corruption, though. The powerful bureaucracy means very, very cheap projects. So now's the time to actually go ahead and just set up some infrastructure work, though I will be as precise as I can manage. It's important to build up infrastructure here, but I can't exactly do much. Okay, 5.5 peasant labor available. Yeah. For both of these, I can use the same stats. What about over here? You have rank 2 already, so there's no reason to touch it. I also want to build it up here, but there's definitely more peasant labor available in the province, so I can tone up the parallelism. It seems I wasn't the only one investing into pathing in the area, which is a good sign. More pathing makes it easier for me to handle stuff. I wonder, do you get your communication 3437, 3436? Well, it might just be the fact of the pathing. It is easier for me to construct harborage because, generally speaking, it's the urbanites that have the extra labor. Or at least that much extra labor. To make it particularly effective. Okay, let's not do rank 5 then, that is a huge quantity. And if I were to want, you know, perhaps increase the rank of amenities, which is actually the better idea now that I look at the actual numbers. Rank 4, prepare to construct. Okay, requires half a unit, which, yep, okay, I can max out the parallelism. It won't take that long to construct. Might be a good idea to do the same here. I will have to double check the quantity of labor in the area. So I don't overdo it, but it is fine. It is fine. What about here? Oh yes, definitely. Tlemkin will be at the target of the next English invasion, huh? Well, there's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, scientific methods. Guess I'll grab the institution then. Wait, wait. Ah, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, actually, it is fine. Scientific methods, Diplo and Miltech costs -5%. Okay, Board of Admiralty, I guess. Yeah, I'm fairly close to the Diplo point limit, so... Global Naval Engagement, 1 +5%, Naval Morale +0.5. May as well take Boer Law. And I guess the Baroque period, maybe? Efficiency +5. Stability cost interval -1%, and I guess petitioner right. Get a new idea group. So discontent. Oh no. So discontent is a terribly annoying thing. Really isn't used for anything else. Oh wait, and I have troops in Brazil. I could go ahead and seal maps, although it, actually, this will put me ahead of England because I'm not going to get benefit from it. I don't even have a neighbor bonus, so that would actually put me ahead of time on Miltech. I'll pick the IDEO group in a bit. First, I just want to grab maps in Guyana. That's Indian Ocean. I want Guyana. Just to see if... Nope, it's all England. It's all England. Could you imagine a future in that timeline? Instead of Latin America, South America is all English. Right, moving on. Now is sure to cause unrest. Thankfully down here they won't cause nearly as much of a problem. I think I want to take bide just in case before England potentially does anything down there. These provinces though are locked in. There's the only way anyone else could get them is if they were to start conquering my provinces specifically, so stop them. Yeah, I think I'll take evangelical ideas. I normally don't, but it seems like the best option considering I'm the only one of my religions, so it's going to be very easy to take advantage of that reduced war score cost versus other religions. What? No one's picked that? Huh? That is so strange. Okay. Right, spiritual mission. Regardless of the material boons of conversion work, the spiritual side of it cannot be understated. Not because, for some people, that's all it takes to get them to help. Missionaries +1, missionary maintenance cost -50%. Divide and convert. There is nothing a heretic hates more than another heretic. Playing these groups off against each other and isolating them from their fellows makes them far more tolerable and pliable. Missionary strength versus heretics +2%, religious unity +25%. Kingdom of Heaven, as above, so below. We must strive to build a realm which reflects our beliefs and our dedication to them, in conduct at home and abroad. Cost of enforcing religion through war -33%. I am not using that. Empire of Truth. No firmer foundation is there for a domain than the victory of truth over falsehood. Grants access to religious capability against nearby heathens and heretics with high enough piety. I'm not sure if the piety system still exists, but okay. Disease of the heart. Doubt destroys nations. The best ally to have against an enemy is themselves. Spy network construction +15%. Community of faith. A settled matter is the bedrock of society. Division on matters of fact and principle are poison, and the antidote is faith. Missionary strength +2.5%. Paradise gained. Unity in rule, action, and thought. The establishment of utopia and perpetuity only a war away. War score cost versus other religions -20%, and as a finisher bonus, missionaries +1. I also unlock military culture, which I can use to get an extra to boost the resting point of army professionalism by 7%. I guess I do have enough. So, that's a nice, casus belli. It's pre-imperialism, but... I mean, I could probably use nationalism down here. Yeah. Do you want to hit? Oh, I can see a bit more. English France. Oh. English France. Oh no. Okay, tech level 45 is where they're sitting on. In fact, I'm pretty close to reaching that. It's actually a good sign. Oh yeah, I just embraced scientific methods. It's gonna take a while for academia to spread too. Come on, commercialization, spread. Yeah, this is a good point to stop. I just need to do some internal stuff. calling corrupt officials is fairly effective for keeping my tax money up. Which, and yes, my taxation has become ridiculously effective despite the lack of admin efficiency. I mean, Pachacamac even has nightmares. Well, actually, it's starting to improve slightly, so it's probably from the slight improvements to communication. Oh, and there's a massive plague that started here, too. That ended up killing 42% of the population in the province. Yep, salmonella. What a killer. Got the third of Ica. And almost a third of Chococoreo. The numbers are still ticking up because still a little bit more of the infected populace. Hopefully it doesn't spread too far. It just hit Nazca, but it does seem to have stopped there. It's in Yalka. I'd have trouble moving inland, actually. Oh yeah, it's definitely spreading. Just a few months is pretty. Looks like that coastline's not going to be doing too well. As you can see from the money, I've definitely started getting to the point where I can genuinely begin beefing up my military. Though that might take some time. Still in rank 6, despite the fact that I've just embraced 2 new institutions. Casual literacy and scientific methods. So academia is starting to spread, although that will take a while. But it always does. It's going to take another decade before it hits those 2 provinces on their own. Might embrace it, it depends on the situation. Global trade's not going to be easy though, because it only really spreads to provinces that either have commercialization or actually have a decent amount of trade value in them. So my best bet is to just wait until these 2 provinces get commercialization and then wait for the natural nearby friendly province spread to do its thing, which itself is going to take 20 years-ish, 25, maybe 30. It has to keep spreading because these provinces aren't particularly high dev, or low. Okay, they have decent autonomy, but it's just gonna need to keep spreading and spreading until it hits the capital, where I can actually do something about it. Or get commercialization in Pachacamac and hope that it spreads also to other locations. Although commercialization is going to take a while. Especially since there's no adjacency here, unlike with, well, Paramcocha. I mean, there is the option of trying to attack them, but simply put, England is atrocious. Wait, is that Lancaster? Okay, they have the Duchy of Lancaster. Oh, they've gone ahead and integrated Burgundy. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, England's sitting on 150k troops and almost 80 ships. And that's on themselves. That doesn't include all the colonies they have, including the fact that English Brazil has also over 100,000 troops. Fighting England is a terrible, terrible idea. Although I will admit I have started up thinking about fortification in the hopes of building up slowly, mind you, army tradition through fully maintained forts. This is expensive though, and will take time. It will absolutely take time. Thankfully, however, I can set up so that most of the forts themselves are within Alpine Tundra, which dramatically improves the chances of success. But let's just get started on that. Here as well. Oh yes, and I've also reduced the amount of effort I put into taxation. Probably smart to do Angola as well. let's not put the fort on Cuzco, because I'd rather protect Cuzco using zone of control. There's already quite a bit here. Oh, this isn't a bad spot for a fort. Okay, that should be good for now. I've also done a lot of investments into realm infrastructure. Largely amenities within my largest cities, and oh no, that's... as well as some pathing work, so that takes time. Pathing always takes time, though. Anyway, I've also started working on reducing aristocrat power in the hopes of trying to get gentry soon. There was the opportunity previously, but I wasn't able to take advantage of it. Now I really want to do that, though. It's pricey, though. It takes 25 loyalty to do the power lowering interaction, and it's difficult, to say the least. But with time I can get it done. Additionally, I've blocked off colonization, and all of these provinces in here are open for me to colonize specifically, without interference. I could also try taking more territory here, but... although the stuff isn't great, especially considering that it's just sparsely populated by nomads, there's really no point to going into here. And yeah, I've also stole some maps, but there's not really much else to say. Anyway, I think I've gone on long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then.